All right, welcome back. Let's talk quickly about this guy, Mr. Obasi. Mr. Obasi of the Yul Edochie, Judy Austin, those kind of things. Let's talk about that young man and his rights, his custody rights. This custody battle thing is not anybody's mate, even in the Western world. It's not a lot of fun to have to deal with that. It's not fun. So I'm looking at a report on what is this? NigerianBulletin.com says Emmanuel Obasi, Judy Austin's ex-husband, has engaged May Edochie, divorce lawyer Emeka Ngoye, to represent him in a legal battle against Judy. Obasi alleges infidelity and claims Judy has denied him access to their children for over a decade. This new alliance adds complexity to the ongoing Edochie family disputes. In a surprising turn of events, Emmanuel Obasi, the ex-husband of actress Judy Austin, has sought legal representation from Emeka Ngoye, who is also the lawyer for May Edochie in her divorce case against Yul Edochie. This legal collaboration means that both estranged spouses... What do you mean? both estranged spouses. Hold on 1 second. I just skipped. What was I reading? No. This legal collaboration means that both estranged spouses of Yul Edochie and his second wife, Judy Austin, are now being represented by the same attorney. That's a bad idea. Oh God. Obasi has accused Judy Austin of infidelity during their marriage and claimed that she has denied him access to their two children for over a decade. Photos and videos circulating online show Obasi in discussions with Ngoye, signaling his intent to take legal action. The public has had varied reaction to the development. Many social media users see this as a strategic move by Obasi. What do you mean? With some expressing skepticism about the timing and motives behind this alliance, as they should. Right? Comments range from criticism of the involved parties to humorous takes on the unfolding drama. This situation adds another layer to the already complex and publicized marital issues surrounding Yul Edochie, his current and former spouses, and now their shared legal representative. The public eagerly watches as this legal battle unfolds, with many speculating about the potential outcomes and impacts on the involved families. This drama underscores the often complicated nature of relationships and the public scrutiny that comes with high-profile personal disputes. What do you guys think? Let me come to the chat. What do y'all think? What y'all think? The accent is accenting. You guys are still on Onwenu. One love that year in my secondary days. That was my primary school days. I can tell you're a little bit younger than me. And wait for me, you and I. Hello everyone, Misty. Misty, chime in on this. What do you think about this idea of them having the same legal representation? Yul Edochie's ex-wife to be, that's May Edochie, and Judy Austin's ex-husband to be. Are they divorced? I think they're divorced, right? I don't know. Sad that a legend, an icon is gone. She was a phenomenal actress, very classy and dignified. May God receive her with mercy. Amen. Perfect description. Okay. You guys are still stuck on the last segment. Let's see. The same lawyer, Chinye. What do you think about this idea? Is this a good idea? The same lawyer. I'm curious. What do you guys think? Is this a good idea? Missy EE says, isn't that representation a conflict of interest and against professional ethics of practice? Right? So now we don't have any proof that they've actually done it. But if in case they're thinking about it, let's just use it as a lesson for ourselves. Okay? It's a terrible idea. So even if it's not already written in your laws, in your code of ethics, in the country where you live in, eventually it will get there. All right? It's a bad idea because it creates questionable motives. Why are you picking the same? It literally shoots your case on the legs. It's a bad idea. Now, he might have gone there to see him. Maybe he can introduce him to lawyers of same likes, people that can also represent him. Maybe, hopefully the lawyer knows enough to not allow that. These people will just lose case. Why same lawyer? The court will just see it as bitterness. Exactly. So, to our social media in-laws on the internet, when they get caught up in their emotions, sometimes they can't see that. Like, yeah, it's good. Get that guy. Get him. Join forces together and show your shege, Pepe. How? How are you going to do that? Could it work? It's not going to work. Okay? Because they have to scrutinize the whole case, and that's an easy way for you to destroy the case. Is the lawyer the only good lawyer in Niger? Exactly. It's not a good idea. I don't think so. I think it's a terrible idea. So, listen, we're human beings. If you feel like somebody has basically taken advantage of you, stole your wife, and then you feel they need to get them back, check your emotions. Check them somewhere. And social media, they are terrible advisors on social media, just so you know. I know I'm part of social media, but go figure. Let's see. This issue is in Niger. We do our things our way, Biko. Okay, all right. We'll go there here now. No be here with day. Maybe it's a family lawyer. Yeah, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Let's see. Still an attorney. Okay, let me sit on the fence as an observer. No, don't do that. I guess he's trying to combine to get your. That's what it spells. That's what it spells. He needs to find his own representative. He needs to find his own resources. The GoFundMe they open for him has reached £1,000. That's it? That's it? That can't... £1,000. That's it? They can't get anywhere with that. They can't get... That's like one session. One session of consultation. Right, Mr. EE? That's one session of consultation. £1,000 is not going to get him anywhere. But that goes to tell you too, how many people are really interested in a story like that. Right? People are more interested in Yul Edochie's story. They rather that Yul Edochie dance on the internet for them before they support Mr. Obasi. Some of us are obsessed with fairness in life. We want life to be so fair. We don't pay attention to the realities of how these things play out, do we? We don't. Right? We don't. Is it unfair? Yes, precisely. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you that it is, in fact, unfair. We're more interested in this. Check this out. This is a statement from Yul Edochie. Let's catch up with him a little bit. Let's use him to catch cruise while we're rounding up the show. We're all going to die. It's only a matter of time. It go reach everybody. Life is really not that serious. It's not that deep. It's teaching us. Let's listen. Listen to your pastor right now. Life is not that deep. It's not that serious. Is he still running his church, his online church? I wonder. Anyway, now we just they take them too serious. That money where you they hide, bring them out. Chop them where? Why are you saving money? Chop all that money. Share some other people. Share some to other people. If not, you go still leave die. Yul Edochie is talking to us. What is this? A movie? It's a movie. Relax. Jagaban will fix Nigeria. 100% believe in Jagaban. No leave. This is 13 hours ago. So he's behind Tinubu. All of this protest that everybody is talking about, he's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. What was this? 1 day ago with his watermelon. Yeah. They're outside. Italawa. They're outside. Somebody said, Yul, you are just pretending. You are so hurt. May have left you behind. All this you are doing is prove a point, is the evidence. What if he's just an actor looking for more clout? It could be that simple too. And behind the scene, you're crying. Is it by force to cry? People want to force him to cry. These two finds fulfillment in each other and it feels beautiful to watch. Low batten. That's the other extreme end of it. Sorry, sir. Can I ask you a very friendly question? Does it mean you never loved May? That's a very stupid question. With the way you're going about with this, your new maximum wage, I just say make her ask. That question is slow. That question is low. That question, do people fall in love and then end up divorced and bitter against each other all day long? That's why we tell you, don't just wing things along. Learn how this works so that yours too can last much longer than the average situation. Chiye, if they wanted the Nigerian way, therefore just go shrine. Exactly. Thank you, Black Diamond, for saying that. In court, they will collect. Adebusala, I guess different legal team within the same chambers can represent both parties. It can work. Even that, I thought about that one, Adebusala. Like for example, Femi Falana has a big chamber with multiple different lawyers that are busy representing different things. So I guess it might depend on how big the case is. They will have to prove that it can create a conflict of interest or represent the wrong motives, right? The key thing with any of this kind of cases is to not leave that angle. Don't even leave that kind of stone unturned at all. Because it becomes a question in court and then they have to address it. So that's the risk. So it's not outrightly like, oh, it will just not work. It can create a question that can tamper with the case, So I definitely wouldn't stay within the same chamber if I were them. If I care about the case, at least, Yul and his pink background is a teacher. I missed the pink background. What was the pink background? Let me see. Did I miss the pink background? What was the pink background? Oh, this one, right? Wala. So some people really truly believe they found fulfillment in each other, whatever that means. But you can tell they're in love, though. Let's stop the cap. They are definitely in love. Being in love will last for as long as it lasts, but that's not where the work is. It's easy for anybody to fall in love. The hard part is to actually do the work and make sure it lasts for as long as it can. Divorce is costly. Uncle Patrick said maybe it will give room for good and better marriages. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's just the solution. It's just what it is. They do church again. No church anymore. No. Watermelon has turned our blood to Barbie. A whole daddy G.O. He has moved on with his watermelon. Listen, they're in love. It is what it is. This is life. This is not your Nollywood movie where it is the end and then the bad guy dies and then the whatever you think is the good guy survives. This is not Nollywood movie. This is real life. Okay? Yoruba people, man, sorrow. Some of you would not like to hear this, but it's actually so true. If you just look around you, such a terrible outlook on life, right? I know. I feel your pain. I feel that, That's why all you can do is focus on you, your relationships, nurture them, right? Do your best to live an awesome, your best life ever. As in, like, today is a new day. Make the most out of it. If you live in bitterness, it's not going to happen, no. That's the funny thing with the devil. It's not going to happen, no. Let's look at this. They're dancing. This was what? 2 days ago. Just 2 days ago. Can't make this up. Listen. They don't want the God of man to be happy with watermelon. Look at this now. Let's stop the cat. They're in love. They're in love. So in love. Let me see. Are they singing? They are lip syncing. I don't know what they're playing. So start your day with this beautiful song, thanking God and acknowledging His goodness on our lives. How can you disagree with that? Let me see. Somebody's about to say something. This one, JUDY hosting, is very lucky. Say now, woman like me, she did this too. I wonder why God allows innocence. See, they're coming. They're coming. I knew it. I wonder why God allows innocent and good women to suffer like this. I'm just gonna keep it quiet. Let's keep going. He would have allowed Yul to pay. It would have allowed Yul to pay the price of adultery alone, cause no mbe today. This man, they sleep with people's wife. God Almighty shouldn't have allowed May lose her son in the process, cause that's the reason I go still stone JUDY hosting. Why is her name matching Joel Osteen? Anyway, let's keep going. I go still stone JUDY hosting whenever I land Niger. This is a threat. Why is this necessary? You dey come social media with a calm woman husband with audacity. Nne, you get God so chai. I don't blame you. Na Edochie I blame. You blame the whole family. Baba don't collect. Baba, what's his name? Mr. Edochie. Especially Sir Pete P. Edochie. If he addressed this issue from the beginning, this JUDY clown won't be doing too much shenanigans. Shame on JUDY hosting the counsel. See, this person that typed this has a certain type of mindset, right? And this kind of person will basically be chasing life, angry with themselves. They don't end there. They are angry with God. They will question God whenever life events happen. These are them. This is what they sound like. And they don't know how to talk. They might even threaten a fellow human being and they'll go to jail. And they'll say life is not fair. When you're on the social media running your mouth talking about you're going to stone another person. Okay. When I go learn, you will learn. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. All right. So this is the story as it plays out in front of us. The part that I can speak to about Yul, I've spoken to about it. This guy is not a polygamist. Okay. He dipped his hand in something bigger than him. He got burnt. Okay. That's all you can say. We've seen that play out in real life. In terms of who is holier than thou and who is innocent and who God should not have allowed, none of us have. We have no idea. We have no idea. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Anyway, let's see. Someone said the audacity though. So like this now, I would just go and collect somebody's husband, got married to him and have kids for him and be dancing every day with the man just to pepper the first main wife and kids. When Okija's shrine is still not too far from Lagos to Anambra. Hey, Kwa. I don't know what that means, but I'm reading it. Honestly, this lady get mine though. You're a woman and you know how women's hearts are too emotional and fragile. And you're doing this to your fellow woman. Do you understand that the same fragile emotion, the same one you describe is the reason why somebody would do that? No, you're thinking one angle. She's using emotion to hurt another human being. You don't understand that even the way you interpret this kind of events is your own personal emotions, and it can also hurt you. Much more than Okija's shrine can hurt you. It's closer to you. All right, those are the biggest demon, the one that you live with, you wake up with every day. Those ones. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Forgetting that madness juju is just 10k equal. Try it with my elder married sisters first and see the Okija in us. Unyobi. I don't know what they're talking about. God help me. Anyway, let me come to the chat a little bit. Juju don't give an F. Facts. She don't give a fuck. She don't care. You think this person care? The only people that you can say that to are people that
don't care, still don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Black Diamond says the love between these two would intensify because they feel they are fighting a common enemy. That's something to pay attention to. That's something you can actually leverage in your own relationships. There's only one goal. I don't know if you guys saw. Go and watch the shorts that I released earlier today. It should be less than 1 minute. Spiritual unity. There's only one goal. It works in any type of relationship. You don't have to call Jesus on it. If you're on the same united front, it just works. I know y'all don't want to like that. You want to hear that somebody's righteous and then they end up happily ever after. That's not how life works, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Sorry. If you don't know how life works, you collect. If you're trying to do life with another person, just make one single goal. Get on the same page. Orchestrate a united front with your partner. Right? It's you and them against the world, as opposed to you against them. Any level of you against them, I didn't say you, you, Y-O-U, right? Any level of direct or indirect you or against them, the devil start coming through like this. It comes right through, rushing through it. It will tear everything apart, even if both of you are holy and going to heaven. Take my word, take it to the bank. Okay. So Adebusala said, love, hell nah. More like confused pair. It doesn't even matter what the label will call it. You get on the same page with that person, nothing can come between it. There's no amount of shrine that can come between it. Now, what they do is seems like it's full of emotions. So that's a problem. Okay. That's a problem. You can't, there's only, emotions can only go so far. As soon as you defeat that common enemy, then it's a wrap. Now you have nothing left. So that's another problem entirely on its own. So let's just pay attention. Let's pay attention. Sit with yourself and process this stuff. It's never as simple as somebody is right and wrong. I will keep telling you that. Yes. You're so right. That alone can keep them going for a decade. They could go a lifetime. There are stories out there like that. They could go a whole lifetime like that. And the holier the down ones, they don't want to hear that. They will not come back and say, nobody likes us good women. Nobody likes good guys. As good as that guy was, nobody wanted him. Right? Maybe because I was a nerd. No. It's not because you were a nerd, bro. It's because you were boring. Boring. It's not because you were a nerd. Okay? It's not your fault that you were boring. But you're not interesting. Right? It's not your fault. But it's not their fault either that they don't find you interesting. That's how these things work. Okay. A friend of mine and an enemy of my enemy. Yep. Okay, just trying is a strong Igbo dark divinity, I guess. Something like that. Apparently. Something like that. But yeah. Another nice one in the bag. I'm actually surprised. I covered everything I wanted to cover just in time. So all of you can go and rest for tonight. You can go and Zukwa Nuike tonight. Right? So just do yourself a favor though. Okay? Well, do me a favor. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. Do yourself a favor. Don't wing things along. When it comes to this love of a thing, marriage especially of a thing, It's not as simple as that other person is your enemy or your in-laws are your enemy. As like, if this is how you are seeing it, auntie, you go collect more. Okay, I'm not saying they're not your enemy. I'm saying if that's your focus, you go collect. Okay, you need to take control. Don't be other people's puppets. Okay, don't just point fingers. Right. As a matter of fact, avoid pointing fingers. Take control. Take the bulls by the horn. Remove yourself from situations where you're not celebrated. Take care of yourself. Self-care, self-preservation, self-love, self-respect. If you have enough of those things, people naturally will mimic them. People want to take care of you. They want to be a part of it. If they see that you're having a good time, they want to be a part of it. If you find that the environment is not conducive enough for you to have a good time, remove yourself. If it's a situation where you're being held against your own will, thank you, Mary Parker. If it's a situation where you're being held against your own will, call the police, please. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean you should wake up every day and think, let me call the police. I don't think I can convince you to do that unless you're crazy. But you get the gist. Work on yourself. Focus on yourself. This is also true when it comes to your relationship with your children. Your children can be abusive to you. Yes, because it's a selfish thing. It's a coping thing. It's a coping mechanism thing for them. And sometimes they don't mean any harm, but they are effectively abusive. You need to be able to remove yourself. It doesn't have to be a permanent decision, but at least in this moment, so you can clear the air, so you can see. Sometimes that's what you need to do to realize that, you know what, it needs to be permanent. Okay, but that fear of the unknown, the fear of the future, can hold you hostage for a long time. If you need our help, you know where to find us. The information is scrolling on the screen. You can send a text message, you can send an email. Okay, we're here to support you through your journeys. Okay, all right. So hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you are notified whenever we go live. Hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. We'll see you on the next one. Peace. We offer evidence-based relationship and marriage resources and coaching to help you navigate the difficult times.
Don't just wing it. Learn the principles that work.
Download our 2 free books and book your complimentary coaching session now at manofprestige.com.